It's not a podcast.
It's a GarCast.
And this is the world according to Gar.
Hello and welcome to the world according to Gar. You are listening to GarCast episode number 305. I am Gar. With me as always is the Garfather.
Gar, season 2, episode 5.
Yes. What's going on?
I don't know about this new platform here. We got negative feedback about it, and I couldn't get in the damn thing. But now
Negative feedback? Who gave negative feedback?
BMO, Andy. No, it wasn't negative. They were just helping you.
Yes. I learned a few things. I found a tutorial after the show this weekend. I was perusing YouTube, and I found a nice little post on how to do some editing. So
I
now
get
we can
emails.
actually...
They email me all the time.
Riverside?
To attend, to ask for help, to learn more features. Like they're trying to upsell me.
But, well, we still get a lot with the free version. It's nice. Now we'll have the boxes so you can actually see the beer cans in the background. I know Andy was very upset he couldn't see the beer cans.
That was some of that negative feedback.
That was some of the negative feedback. But we're getting there. Definitely getting there. But welcome. I know you're remote today. So
I am in Blue Bell, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. At any moment, Mike could just, like, turn the camera off and be listening. So welcome to the show, Godfather.
Thank you.
I'd like to introduce our special guest this week with a brand new mic, a big smile. It's Den Bob.
How we doing?
Lo-
Oh, we gotta tune this baby up.
So,
Yeah,
Chris,
lower the gain, please.
when we first started, the gain was high. Let's. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, I got some adjustments. I got some adjustments. The gain good? You think we gotta lower the gain?
Sounds
Low gain?
good.
That sounds good. You were very clippy in the pre-show.
All right.
Nah. Events.
The listeners, they answered and I listened. This is me listening. All right, we got a switch here. How about this? I don't know what it means. I have no idea what the icons mean, but it's a switch. All right, ready? Better or worse? Better or worse?
First is better.
This is better.
That's
No,
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't think you need to be that close to the mic either. You're like
Yep.
leaning in. It's actually
yeah?
pretty good.
Yeah, Gary has a similar microphone, and it's nowhere near him.
Yeah.
All right. Better or worse?
That's actually better.
Much
You
better.
moved away.
Or is it because? But I also changed the switch.
Maybe
You
both.
moved away.
All right. Ready? Oh no, that's it. That's that in that direction, and then I can go
like
all the way the other. How about now?
Do that again. It's very similar. It's like the eye doctor. One or two.
Better? Hello?
No, worse.
Worse.
That's too clippy.
Back the other way. This is a very strong switch. Very hard to move. Better?
What switch are you moving?
I don't know. It's a switch here. This guy here. I don't know what those icons are.
Oh, okay. There's a. I know what they are. One of them. It's directional.
Yeah, it's directional.
Omnidirectional.
You can see it. It's for one person versus two people.
Like if you can record and do music with that and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So which one should I be on?
Get your mouth off it. Talk.
How about now?
Perfect.
Sound
All
great.
right.
You sound
We're
normal. You
tuned.
don't sound. Yeah, you good.
We are tuned. The listeners are going to be they're going to enjoy every morsel that I put out there.
Look in the bottom of your microphone. Is there a port? Anything to plug a headset into?
I could. You think I should
Yeah,
do that?
That's what I do.
I like to do
That's
that
what
because
this
then
is.
you don't hear yourself coming through the microphone.
Yeah.
You could hear your own quality.
Oh, stand by.
Do you have the
almost
proper
like
headphones though?
I think
And you
so.
might have to
fit.
change it. You might have to change the settings in this
All right.
room.
I could change. Hold on. You guys go ahead.
Okay.
So
Mike, you look very-
we'll talk about Forest's devastating FA Cup semifinal loss.
So they lost 2-0, right, to Man City.
Sumu was there with his son. I watched the first half live. I watched the second half in replay mode. We should have won the game 4-2.
Wow,
It's terrible.
really?
Yeah, it came out. Gibbs hit the crossbar. Then there was a whole flurry. 3-2, definitely. Gibbs, we missed just easy goals. It was sad. So Christian, I was messaging with him while he was still at 11 o'clock his time at night, still 10 minutes from the city ground on a very depressed bus.
They didn't put that on regular TV. I was, I'm
Yes.
sure it was on the cock, but
ESPN Plus.
yeah,
All FA Cup
Exactly.
games are on ESPN Plus.
exactly.
Yesterday,
FESPN.
the Champions League semifinal was on regular Channel 2 CBS yesterday
Wow.
instead of Paramount Plus, and it will be the other semifinal is on today, 3 o'clock. Tune in.
I'll put it on my list of things to do.
All right, let's test. Wait a minute, Bosco's not where. What happened?
Well, so it seems that
Stop leaning into the microphone.
I'll just relax back here. It appears that when you start recording, I can't change my settings.
That's fine. Try it next time.
They're locked out. So I'm
Okay.
just
You sound
gonna, I'm
great.
gonna not
You'll
get
learn.
too close. I'm gonna keep this distance,
That works.
and let's do it.
But you do hear us through your headphone?
Yeah, the same headset I usually use.
This is interesting.
Oh my God, this is
Excuse me.
amazing.
Well,
You
welcome.
look better. You look good with the mic in front of you.
Big time.
You really look good today. You look happy. I don't know. Is there a smudge on the camera? I can't tell. Maybe that's why.
Well, that was so traumatic. Yesterday was unbelievable. I get on the train and I'm doing my stuff, and the Face ID is not working. And I'm like, it happens, no big deal. And I'm going through apps and I'm opening and I'm flicking. It's just chilling on the train, and Face ID not working. Face ID not working.
On every app that you have it for?
Everything that I open. I'm like, Jesus, is it because I was wearing? First I think it's because I'm wearing glasses. Then I think it's because am I
will
losing
say-
that much hair? Does
I think
it count?
I know. I did vote in your poll. I'm changing my answer now. Your hair looks extremely thin.
It is. I'm in that
What did
transition.
you do? Did you have a,
No, you know
did
what?
you wake up and the pillow was covered the other day?
Might be time for a trip to Turkey, buddy.
It's a time. I know it's time. I got to just make the plunge, but I'm not ready yet.
What's the
I'm not ready
plunge?
yet.
I don't think it's you.
Shaving it or
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
it done?
No, shaving it up.
If you
No
went to
toupee.
Turkey,
You're not going to
You should-
Turkey.
go to Turkey, and then we could monitor each week your progress.
Dude, please do that.
Maybe if I come
Amazing.
into money. Maybe if I come into some money, I'll go to Turkey and get it plugged up.
Oh, that'd be spectacular. Please.
So I went the whole day with this thing not working, thinking, "Oh my God, maybe I'm looking old." I'm seriously. I'm on the train. I'm wiping my face. I'm my neck. I'm like, maybe it's my neck that's not good. People are looking at me like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like mad at my phone. And then on the way home, I started to try to change my face. I'm like, well, we got to get to know my new face. So in order to change the new face, you got to change like a security setting. And the only way to change the security setting is to use your face.
Of course.
I was in this loop that if my face changes, I'm screwed. I can't use my
Right.
own phone.
If a dog bites half of your face off,
But
you're
then
screwed.
I noticed a little smudge in the top of the camera. I wiped it and I was back. Face ID was back. It was not that I was old.
that's-
It was not that I was losing my
Right.
hair. It's
all
not
of those
that I
are true
looked
statements,
tired.
but that's not why your phone's
So
That's
that's a great tip to all the listeners. Keep your camera clean.
I was truly scared to death all day, though. It was pretty funny.
That is pretty funny.
My Face ID doesn't work very well when like at night I wear contacts, so I'll wear glasses.
Yeah.
And they work great with glasses, but when I take off my glasses and I don't have my contacts in, I think my eyes probably go lazy and like cross and don't focus right because I can't see at all anymore. It doesn't read me very well.
Maybe you're not
It's
actually
hit or
looking at the
miss.
phone.
I don't even know where I'm looking.
You got a
You're probably
lazy
right.
eye? Do you have?
I don't
never
know.
noticed.
No, well, not now, but I think when my vision is off, I think your eyes have a tendency to try to focus and do weird things.
So when
I
people
wouldn't know
have that-
because I can't see it.
when people have that lazy eye, can they truly see in the direction that
know.
that
I've
eye
always
is floating?
wondered that.
Like, do they have amazing horse-like peripheral vision?
I've always wanted to ask.
270.
I just never knew anybody well enough to ask the question.
If any listener out there has a lazy eye, please send us your
Didn't
feedback.
Becca's dad have a lazy eye?
I didn't know him well enough.
Wit.
You didn't know him? You didn't notice?
I didn't know him well enough to ask
But
But
you,
did
if
he
he
have
could
one?
see me on the
didn't he?
side. I don't remember. I only met him a couple of
Fairly
times.
certain he did.
Couldn't have been drastic because Bosco notices all deficiencies on people, so it couldn't have been that bad.
Well, that's what I do. I push other people down to bring me
Right.
up.
So if he had it, you would be all over it. Yeah, you would have been a whole story. So we had dinner with Chris's
No,
girlfriend's
and when I would talk
parents.
to him, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, right,
And
right,
I didn't know which side of him to sit on.
Well, sometimes
you
they
always
switch
gotta sit
which
on the lazy
eye.
side.
Sometimes
I think he was. I
they
think he was
switch the eye
reading mine.
looking at you.
He was reading my menu instead of his.
I mean, a point of note, if you're ever with somebody with a lazy eye, always sit on the side of the lazy eye. Then you can talk to each other and make eye contact without really facing each other. It's incredibly convenient if you think about
Yeah,
it.
I think
that's
they can see out of both,
a
right?
big help.
You have seen people switch the eye that they're looking at you with, which
I don't know what
really
the hell-
confuses
I
me.
don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. Is this like a Suffolk County problem? This is
Well, you
bananas.
never
The
seen
eye.
somebody with the eye that
Sometimes they'll
floats?
switch the eye on you.
I have, but I couldn't tell you the last time I did.
Yeah, they'll switch the eye up, which
Yeah.
really confuses me.
Maybe
Because I'm like, all right, good, I'm in the zone, I'm in the right eye.
And it's
And then they
confusing
switch
because
to
you're
the
like,
left.
wait a second, were you not paying attention to me before and now I said something interesting? Or is it like a neck adjustment? You know what I mean? You don't want to get that
Yeah.
stretch.
And you know what
neck.
causes it? They say fluoride in the water causes it. So that's
Probably.
why.
Thank God there's no fluoride in the water on Long Island.
Yeah. Oh man, I had an audience last night of topics that I love to talk about. We were sitting around the fire pit at the Marriott last night, and my boss and I are like holding court. It started off, it was just three of us. It was like 10 people at one point.
Strangers or other coworkers that were traveling
Some people I
there?
had never met, but we were
Okay.
all coworkers. They came in from around the
Okay.
country.
Sure.
And we were doing the so is there what's one conspiracy theory that you really think is true?
Did they ask you this?
No, we threw it out to them.
Oh,
So we were
right
interviewing
up your
people.
alley.
It was great.
Oh my
Well,
God.
first,
what
it
was
started.
your-
It started because Paul, he didn't know that I'm so into that, and I didn't know that he was so into it. So he asked me first when it was a small group. So I threw out the moon landing. Of course, never happened. So
Yes.
he agreed. He totally agreed.
What
most
was your
people-
favorite response?
Most
from
people
the group?
agreed.
Or maybe was there a new one you've never heard of?
Oh
And
man,
you're
there
like,
was some.
I gotta look into this.
There actually was some good ones. Trying to think.
That's an interesting relationship when you get to the point where you could talk that stuff with coworkers.
It was, but we had people, like I said, some people I had never met. The one guy from England, he was on the younger side, threw out 9/11, and my boss was yelling at him. It was kind of funny.
Got that one.
Well, I mean, there could be layers.
That's what
Of
I said. So I
conspiracy
jumped
with that.
in, I mediated, and I
As somebody
said,
that was there and watched it happen, I know it happened.
correct.
But
But what was
well,
allowed
how
to
or
happen?
what led to it
Right,
could
right.
be conspiracy.
There's certainly
Exactly,
things that
exactly,
not the existence.
So I
of it,
steered,
but-
I steered that conversation into the right direction. Oh, but his that I wasn't thinking of, him being English, his 100% absolute, like my moon landing, was Princess Diana was killed by the royal family. And he's like,
That's
no,
a very
everybody.
British
He's like,
thing, huh?
everybody in England knows that. I was like, okay.
You know
It's-
what? That's
it's like
something that
everybody knew.
I'd like a weigh-in from somebody from London.
We have somebody
Have we
from
ever
England.
talked about that on the show?
Was that
No, we
Diana?
haven't actually. We haven't. So when he brought that one up, I'm like, ooh, I forgot about that one.
I mean, we
Do
have
tell.
expert listeners who could weigh in on that.
Yeah, they don't live in London, by the way. They live in Nottingham.
And they hate the royal family, don't they?
But they would know it's their
then I
local
went
news.
into it was a perfect segue into the girl in Australia who committed suicide this week, right? Epstein's girl with
Another
Prince
one.
Albert. And he was like, oh, 100%. He's like, that's just their latest assassination.
Yeah.
So he was all in. He was all in. It was great. That really got the conversation cooking. That was great. Then I told him how we always say, when somebody dies, we're always like, where's Hillary? They were loving that. I was sharing I was sharing our Truth Is Out There channel. It was great.
They threw a new
Might
one
get
in
s-
there this morning. I can't remember
Might get some
what
new
it was
listeners out of it.
anymore.
I think I didn't tell them about the GarCast. I think tonight that'll be my follow-up. By the way, I talked about you guys today on the GarCast. Oh, Mike, what is that?
Oh.
And I'll just tell them all we do is talk about conspiracy theories, just to whet their appetite and get them to listen.
Just a few more listeners to the millions.
Yeah, so we're all going out to dinner tonight, so I'll see what I can do.
If you guys are listening, welcome.
John,
Welcome
John,
aboard. This could be your first episode.
John Elway killed somebody. That's
talking
what I
about?
posted.
What
John
are you talking
Elway, greatest quarterback in Denver Broncos history,
Mm-hmm. It's fair.
was in a golf cart, and his agent for 30 years, fell off, hit his head, and is basically brain dead.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Wow, that's
Isn't that
crazy.
wild?
Wow.
Had to be a hit, right? He must have been like, "Fuck this guy, I'm throwing him off the back."
I think if he was still a player and this guy was taking all this money and stuff from him for being, I don't know. Now I feel like it wouldn't be.
I mean, it's horrible. Could you imagine? Take the
No,
the
because you
joking
know.
out,
All right. So there's a couple of things that went wrong here. You know, his ball wasn't in the fairway.
No. I think so. From what I pieced together in the article, they were probably out drinking. They were at that concert. What's the big concert, that big country concert going on out west?
Wouldn't know.
Stagecoach or something like that. I'm not sure. So I think they were there. They've probably been drinking all day. I think it's probably similar like the Villages where they were driving around the neighborhood in a golf cart. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Or maybe they were, but he fell off. It was late, and he hit his head on the concrete and basically is dead.
Right. Yeah. So in my story, you hit the ball in the weeds. They're trying to find the ball. He takes a header over the sand trap. The cart tumbles, and this guy's.
We've seen this happen. I was just showing Christine
We've
one
all-
of these accidents on Instagram of golf cart follies, and I said, "This is probably Nick's got to be careful of this because we've all done it.
Yeah, it's
We've
dangerous.
We've all hit the front window or the bar.
100%.
Almost fell out.
I've
rolled
fallen
on
out.
us. Right? I
I've
mean, we've all
definitely-
had this.
I've definitely fallen out.
Yeah, me too. So, very
But
dangerous
that's interesting.
sport.
It's interesting when you talk. We hired a new worker, and she's a young kid, and so
Is this the
certainly-
new hire?
Yes.
Okay.
A little update on the new hire, and it kind of ties in because Mike is talking about non-work things with his coworkers and is obviously doing well and a master at socializing. The young kids are not masters at socializing, and she came in hot. Number one, they're entitled to everything. Like, am I allowed to have my boyfriend hang out in the showroom?
She actually asked that question.
Yes.
And you know what? You
Yes.
can't be mad at her because I don't think they've been trained
She
in
didn't
life
know.
at all.
No, and the answer, and she took the answer with feedback really well. We said, you know what? There's 4 coffee shops in like 100 feet of this place. He should hang out at any one of those because that's where people hang out. She's like, oh yeah, that's fine. That would be weird. Yes, that would be weird. And then she just thinks that she could just up and out whenever she wants, and it's like come and go when you please, which, I have a small company. We don't have like formal handbook with rules. It's
Right.
usually
You don't have a
don't-
time sheet or time thing that they
No,
stamp.
if you got
and
something
all
to do,
that
you
shit.
do it. So,
Right.
she's poking at the boundaries. But the interesting thing that ties in is she's trying to talk with the other coworkers, and she comes in hot on her radical liberal views.
She's hot? Oh, sorry.
No, she's coming in hot.
Got it.
She's
It's not getting him in,
Yes,
it's not
she's
getting him in
beautiful.
trouble.
All women are hot.
Good answer.
So she started coming in, what religion are people? Why do you wear a crucifix around your neck?
What?
Yes, she's asking other coworkers this.
Did she go to school?
No, you have to get rid of her. She's got to go.
You think she's got to go? That's enough of a red flag? Just
If
drop
this
her
is
'cause of that?
happening already,
Wait
I don't
till
like
she's
it. It's-
comfortable.
I would just
That's
say
an
keep
interesting. That's an interesting response
keep-
to hear that from you.
she better be good at her job. That's all I'll say because
Well,
I
I
don't
mean, she
think
definitely has potential. She's really good. So at work, really, really good. Learns really fast. Really good with customers. Really good with like her work. It's this extracurricular that raised eyebrow, red flag. And I'm
it's a red
interested.
flag.
So this is what my answer. Not that I speak to her directly because there's so many levels in my company, but I was like, Jeanette, why don't you take her aside and be
I was
like,
gonna say you need to get a woman to talk to her.
I said, why don't you take her aside and be like, you want a relationship with your coworkers? It's going to happen. But look at the culture here. Everybody's into their job when they're here. Talk to them about their work. You want someone to talk about it. Ask them about what they're doing. Talk about what's on your
I
plate.
I wouldn't want to like inadvertently suppress her natural personality, like all of a sudden put her in a box and she doesn't really try to, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to make her more withdrawn.
I think she needs
So
to be in a
maybe-
box.
Maybe wait till somebody complains.
Well, that's why I'm bringing it up here.
Yeah, somebody complained.
Oh yeah, everyone's like, I mean,
Then
listen,
you have to. Okay, you didn't say that. Then you have to
No,
address
we're
it.
all friendly. I mean, nobody made a formal complaint.
They were just
but-
like,
I
hey,
understand.
how
hey,
about
dude, check this
blah, blah,
out.
blah.
New girl just said this. So, but my point was, I think, you know what? She certainly has radical liberal views, and I don't really think that's a problem.
Hey, liberals are people too.
Yeah. No, it's
Are they?
fine. But I think that she has to establish rapport, and this goes to any of you Gen Zs that are listening. When you get a new job and you're meeting new people, talk to them about work. Talk to your boss about work. Don't immediately steer it to your personal stuff. The personals will follow. As you work hard together, you're going to establish rapport and you're going to develop a relationship. Don't start with the hot.
Do you see a support dog coming in with her?
Is that a face
in the
of
future?
disagreement, Mike? I'm trying
No,
to
no, no.
interpret-
I don't disagree with you at all.
That looks like from this angle. It looks like a.
No, I was
pain-
giving you my live reaction.
Yeah.
I want to be careful. I feel like I like her. I like that she's not scared and intimidated by her coworkers. There's something to be said for that. I'm not there and seeing what she's doing. So if she's trying to stir the pot on purpose, I don't like it. She's a troublemaker. So that's a problem. But if she's just literally like innocently curious, that's okay. So I'd have to be there to really make a full judgment. I'm just
Right. So I mean, and that's a really interesting point. If it was troublemaker, how do you handle that 2 weeks in?
get her out.
Do you just say, "Yeah, we're good"? Would you do
I
that?
mean, if you are
The
convinced
best time to
she's-
do it.
if you're convinced that she's stirring trouble and one of these people that's going to be like, what's the next step? Is she going to be like, what do you support Donald Trump? Oh my God, how do you do that? How do you go home at night? Your kids, you have children. How do you, all this crazy shit?
No, I don't think
you're
it was
an evil
like.
person.
I mean, I don't think it was like that. But
Where's it going? So
yeah.
I mean, if she's good at her job, then she stays. But we got to be careful here.
Well, we're gonna report back. I mean, this is definitely
Mm-hmm.
an eye opener.
I just
Looking
what I
forward
was
to
given the
this
face for
development.
was more the fake conversation you were having there, like what you're gonna have Jeanette say to her.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know how to
didn't like
really.
that?
I don't.
I thought that
think
was,
she-
I thought it was pretty amazing, actually.
I mean, it's good wisdom for sure. It's good wisdom. Probably something you would say to one of your kids as they go out into the workforce.
And that's how I look at my employees. They're like my children.
Well, you're not going to say it.
I
to
know
them.
what's best for them. They should just do as I say.
Yeah, but I don't want you to do that. That's going to be Jeanette. Is Jeanette the right person for that?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, it's got to be delivered.
She'd be the office manager. That's her job. All things office.
It's got to be well. Okay, I thought that was just filling your stapler or something. Okay, she's also HR. Okay,
Well, would
small
an
office.
HR person really mentor somebody? I don't think that's the case. HR,
So you going
HR
at it from a
people are
mentor-
the worst.
sounds like the right. I'm with a few here. One of them is the one who runs our HR is one of my favorite people in the company. Yeah, just I trust Jeanette. I've known Jeanette a long time now through the
Yeah.
GarCast. Let's find out how it goes. So I'm dying to know.
Jeanette's a perfect pick.
Yeah. All right. And
I
then,
don't
and
want
then
to. If she's a good employee, I don't want to scare her off. She'd be
you,
like,
you like the HR people. They're your favorites.
no, this one in
didn't say
particular.
that.
She's not like any
I mean,
other.
I think it's a general rule. HR is at the bottom of the barrel. It's the worst. Well, and there's one thing lower than that. If you're a construction company, the safety
Accounting.
people. Safety
Accounting.
people. No, accounting tells you what your bonus is. Everybody loves accountants. Accountants are the best.
Safety.
Nobody knows
Safety.
anything without the accountants. Everybody's got to ask the accountants.
You know what the safety guys? You know why they're a pain in the ass? They don't let you wear shorts to a project that's ongoing when you visit it.
Life experience.
Those sons of bitches.
We actually,
Anyway.
in our company, every meeting starts with a safety message.
You guys are such dorks.
It's so stupid. It's horrible. But
Oh,
you
I
guys
need you-
know I had
hey.
to do that one speech, remember, about safety.
Yes. Can you help me? I have a safety issue that involves your company. Can you help me?
Really?
I waited for the GarCast. So we went to Montauk. I've had quite a week. I drove to Montauk and back on Monday to open the house, turn the
Yeah.
water on and everything. And we always assess the property, like, what's he doing? To see what's happened over the winter. So in the corner of the property, a tree uprooted, fell over, and it's leaning on it happened to be right near a pole, utility pole. It's leaning on the cables. It's Optimum and Verizon services, not electric.
Okay.
There's no electric on that span. And then there's another tree that's preventing that tree from really falling further. So I went in there into the woods. There's a pole in the woods. I took pictures of it. I couldn't make out who the tag had fallen off. It only had the number 3 on it. So then I walked back. So it looks like a new pole was installed on another piece of our property, number 2. And it says LIPA on it.
Really? We put
so I guess
poles up, but there's none of our stuff?
So I guess they own the pole?
Oh, LIPA?
Let me pull up the picture right now.
It's funny because LIPA doesn't own the...
Hold on, I could be wrong.
The local delivery.
So the brand new pole, it just went up. So I want to send it to somebody to come put up a new pole. There we go. I get the live pictures here.
Should ask Paul Corona who to call. You trying to share?
I can't from my phone.
Damn.
So the brand new pole is number 2. Yeah, it's got a LIPA tag on it. So I don't know if anybody in your business had any friends over there.
What's the difference between LIPA and PSEG?
Oh, so LIPA is responsible for the power that gets delivered, the power delivery, right? So the power plants and things like that, and
the poles apparently.
Well, I think the poles and the grid itself, so everything beyond the delivery, the grid itself is managed by PSEG. I don't know if
weird though. This brand new pole has I'll send you the pictures. There's a brand new silver LIPA tag on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not on that side of the business, so I would have.
Yeah, you could share for our listeners who want to follow along. I'll send the pictures to you right now.
Anything that was local delivery of power was run by us, PSEG, which was in the news this week or today because LIPA was going to select a different company to run the grid, some company out of Houston called Quanta.
But they're not now?
So it went to a vote today for the LIPA board, and the LIPA board voted it down. Like LIPA's recommendation was go with Quanta instead of PSEG, and the board voted it down, which is like, I don't think anybody's ever seen that. It would vote down 6-1. So
good.
I mean, I want PSEG to stay. It has no impact on me day to day, with the exception that like if you're a director and higher, you could get replaced, which obviously I'm not a director, so from that point, it doesn't matter. But the one thing I didn't think about, PSEG lets us work from home. I don't know if another company would let us work from home. So now that I thought about it, I'm really rooting for PSEG to win this, which right now we took a step forward towards winning it. So
good.
That would be good.
I shouldn't have texted you. I should have sent it to the Discord. I'll do that now. Oops.
Oh, no problem. I got it. So yeah, I'll find out. I will ask. If it's a LIPA tag, then I guess they would be responsible.
Yeah, you see it? Yeah. Anywho,
so how would you? Now he texts it to you. How do you get it onto your computer? What method does? Well,
text I wouldn't, but
I usually.
If it's in the Discord, obviously I could.
Right. No. I was curious if there was a better way. You could email it to yourself. You could download.
Email it to yourself. Yeah. I should have put it in the Discord. My bad.
Yeah, that's like maybe they own the polls, but
I got this guy. He just loves to text me official stuff. And I'm like, stop texting me that. Like, I want official follow-up stuff, so to confirm our conversation in an email. And this
sent it to you to text?
Yes.
That's weird.
Such a tool. Young guy.
I love that word.
He's a young guy. I'm like, dude.
Weird.
It's
very strange.
Somebody's got to set up straight. Maybe I'll have Phoebe set up straight.
Good idea. Oh, you gave out her name.
Oh.
Sounds like somebody from Friends.
I know. Do I go short name basis yet? Can I do that?
Phoebes. Hey, Phoebes.
Have you thought about when to go to the Phoebes?
I try to keep my distance at this point. I hired her. Let's see, because in case the red flags come up and I got to drop the hammer, I want to be distanced.
Smart. So another experience here. Meeting people here that I talk to regularly on Teams video.
Yeah.
Some people look very different.
Really? Better or worse?
One in particular, much better.
No kidding.
I had that experience too, dude.
Like, didn't even realize who it was for a second. I was like,
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
a good surprise. Usually it goes the other way.
fantastic surprise that I just tried to show you over my shoulder a minute ago.
Oh, damn. We'll have to go to the videotape and rewind if it was a hidden shot.
For the corner.
Yeah.
It was for the corner.
As you know, like we don't use cameras on our Zoom calls, but there's a woman that we're working with, and but you usually have your picture up on your Zoom call, right? So I looked at the picture, and it's like she's wearing an orange hat. She's very far away. And
Safety first. Safety
She
first.
looked old. She looked kind of old. And then I went to a meeting. I had no idea. I just walked right by her. She's like, Gary? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
She's young. She's probably in her 20s. She's pretty. Like,
there you go, buddy.
Picture, you could not tell.
Bring her to the corner.
I just said, oh my God, I didn't recognize you. How are you?
Yeah, I gotta make a coffee. Get her to the
corner. So funny. Yeah, I was taken back.
That's wild.
Kind of taken back. Are we watching the Last of Us now? We getting caught up. Ben Bob, you in? You're not. Are you coming back, or was it too gay for you?
I'll come back. I'm gonna be prepared though. Like I'm gonna go in knowing that there's gay, and then I'm good.
They don't shy away from the gay in this show.
Really, more gay.
I mean, it's not like that episode that you saw.
Yeah, nothing even close.
But there's gayness around. They don't care.
Gayness is fine. I love gayness.
Okay.
Do you? Do you really?
Absolutely.
And you're probably more okay, I would assume, with girl gayness than guy gayness.
I would prefer. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. That's what the corner. That's what the corner likes.
I know Mike is basically caught up, right? Or at least you saw the first 2 episodes. You went back and watched the whole first season again, right?
Only way to fly. Yeah, it was great that way.
That's awesome. Yeah. The first 2 episodes, it's amazing how well the game translates into a TV show. Like for someone that's played the game and seen it, it's wild. Like the way they make Jackson look, like the town, and some of these scenes are just so well done.
I didn't play the game, so that's an interesting perspective. Yeah,
Guar and I have, so we'll talk on the side about changes that they make and stuff like that, or or sometimes it's exactly like the game. And you're like, holy shit, this is exactly the way it played out in the game.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So.
I've been watching Friends and Neighbors with John Hamm.
I watched the first 3 episodes. I really like that.
It's pretty good.
I'm going to get that on Gar TV for the others.
Oh, definitely Gar TV.
He's great, isn't he?
Yeah. He does a good job.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I mean, I wouldn't say it's great TV, but I like it. It's like a different change. Like I don't get to watch comedies, which it's kind of a darkish comedy.
I don't know. It's definitely dark.
It's probably, I'm not comparing it to Breaking Bad, but Breaking Bad was a very dark subject. With,
I could see,
with humor.
I could see the parallel, the guy down and out, and for sure.
And how he's like realizing what an asshole he was. So I'm still only 3 episodes in, so I'm probably
you also don't know who to root for. The character's good, but they're bad, but they're good.
They're all assholes, I think.
Yeah, no. They are, but then obviously as the show goes on, not that I've given anything away, there'll
more
be a show
asshole than the other.
But you'll see why they're an asshole, and you'll be like, oh, I get it. Oh, yeah. You know what? That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get that on Gar TV. It's on my list to throw up there.
Did you ever get those movies? Remember that trailer you sent for 28 weeks or whatever the hell it was?
Yeah, but I think it comes out in the summer.
No, but I asked for the 2 prequels.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay that you missed it. That's why we're here.
Feedback. I didn't ask. It's just feedback.
Guar is dying right now.
I didn't ask in the proper channel. I asked in the movie channel because BMO and Mike were talking about it.
Yeah, I kind of saw that. I saw you guys talking about the 28 days and 28 weeks.
Like, do you need me to like send you something in writing? Like what is this
it's
require?
On my. I just put it on my list of movies upcoming to look for.
Good. I thought we had a 24-hour SLA on that. No, to get what we request.
No, there is no SLA. Oh. When you guys start paying, then you can put in some SLAs.
So let's talk about this. You did tell us what you did here. You paid something?
Yeah,
lifetime.
The lifetime subscription. So anybody that accesses my library should have unfiltered access on their phone, on their tablet, anywhere now. Should work.
Really?
It should work now.
I've been using it.
Oh, but
Yeah,
I
but
wonder
you
if I could
paid,
download.
like
I wonder
you,
if I
Mike,
could download onto my phone.
Yeah,
Oh,
you should.
you mean I paid for my one time, and then people don't
Right,
get to
which
do
is
it
what
anymore.
I did as well.
Gotcha. That
So
was only
Denbal,
like $5.
you
It was
should-
$5. It's fine.
Before we had the lifetime subscription, you probably would have only been able to log like 30 seconds or something of a show.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to watch a full show now if you put the app on your phone or your tablet or whatever.
What is this percentage in the corner of our screens?
It's in your corner. It's up top for me. It's the upload, I guess.
Okay.
It's I don't know what it means. It means something about putting this show in the cloud for me to get later.
I like it. So tell us about the experience of uploading the show. It was much easier.
Oh my god, so much. Well, so I don't like what I used to do before was I would record. We would go into Discord. I would do a screen capture, then take that file, throw it into an editor called DaVinci,
Mhm.
and then I would do my editing. I'd chop it up. For us to get the pictures, I'd have to go and edit different parts, HR rules.
That was for the corner.
Yes. So I had to do editing, and then I would export it. Then I'd have to upload it to Spotify, upload it to YouTube, do all that shit.
Mhm.
And now it's in the cloud. I basically click like one button to upload it into to Spotify. I'll download it and then upload it myself to YouTube. And it's it.
Be careful. It sounds so easy. Even Denbob could do it.
It's a done deal. It's so simple.
There will be no other missed episodes. Next
now
time
I
you try to take off, Denbob
Yeah.
will be trying with his new microphone.
Yep. It's that simple.
I mean, there's every reason to listen now. Every
Yeah,
reason.
Really, really good. Dr. Bimo's son needed to do a podcast. We texted this week. I turned him on to Riverside as well. I don't know if
So,
it's going to be a
are
full
you-
or just for a class, but I think it was for
This-
a class, one individual show.
Interesting. So did you do
Yeah.
that for money? Did they pay you for those services?
Oh, no, I didn't do it for him. I just
He
told him
didn't
what I
ask
was
me to
using.
be a special guest on his
no,
episode
no,
either.
no.
That
He's
was
trying to get an
interesting.
A, bud. He's trying to get an
He's saving that for the final exam.
A. Final exam week, by the way. Or, I mean, Anthony took his last final yesterday, so he's officially done with the Ohio State.
That's awesome.
What about you guys? Graduation? I mean, we're not Anthony graduates this weekend, but when you guys picking up the kids? What's going on?
Next
May
Thursday?
Okay, we're May
Next
16th.
Thursday? Like,
Yeah.
not this week, not tomorrow,
Correct.
but the week after. Okay.
Yep.
May 16th.
And when you, the 16th?
Mm-hmm.
So what I think I'm going to do, I am going to drive down. I'm going to go to the city on Wednesday, drive most of the way on Wednesday night.
You're going to bring
Grab-
the Tesla to the city?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you not
it'll
afraid of
bring,
being-
It'll bring
What?
me to the city.
Have you
But
done
my
the Valley
friend-
Park with it yet? Or a car
Hold
wash?
on.
with it yet?
Hold on. This is dangerous. You were going to get attacked. You're going to
In the city.
in Manhattan. Are you insane?
Maybe.
You're going to get it.
I
You're
don't
going to
know.
you're going to get assaulted.
It'll be a good story. I'll have Sentry mode on so that I'll video everybody attacking
No,
me
I-
and I'll be able to post it.
I encourage it. I just wanted to say it out loud that we worry about you and we care. Good luck.
Yeah. So I'm thinking Wednesday, go most of the way. His final ends Thursday afternoon, so that I'd have to arrive there at some point in the afternoon, load up the car and move him out, and then drive home.
Are you sure he wants to leave
He
Thursday?
does. He's so ready to come home.
Okay. He misses
ready.
you. He misses you.
I don't know about that, but he misses being home.
Did you get a storage
Yeah.
unit for stuff you're not bringing home?
No. He said he's pretty much bringing everything. It's just clothes and stuff.
It's going to fit in the Tesla?
I'm debating bringing a Ford. I may just bring the Ford.
Might work out better since you're going into Manhattan.
Yeah. Although then I would have to drive.
A little more work.
Yeah,
You might
that
have to-
sucks.
you might have to
I gotta
stop.
drive. We rented a minivan for the trip to Columbus this week, so I will be driving.
No Tesla.
get-
That's
So disappointed.
I hate when I have to drive and I can't use the Tesla.
So bummed. Yeah,
It
we
must
just
be
get too many
weird for you
people.
guys. Must
It
be weird when
is.
you get in a regular car.
Yeah, I drove I drove the Durango to the beach. We go walking at night. I drove the Durango
know.
this week a couple times,
Oh,
and
We
oh my
we
God,
love
I
your
feel like I'm
sunset
in a
walks.
tank.
Speaking of tanks, my boss rented a Jeep, the new Grand Wagoneer, to drive to Philly. He
Yeah.
picked me up at my house. Thing is huge. It's beautiful.
Is it?
Really nice. Very nice. Oh, funny story. So, it's a rental car, so you don't know how all the buttons work and stuff. So he, your old friend Gary, Alan Arnswag,
Yes, Alan.
he drove to my boss's house in Wantagh because Alan lives in East Northport, and left his car there. They jumped in the rental, drove to me, picked me up. So they get there. He opens the back, the big back gate. I throw my suitcase and whatever in the back. Their bag's already there. I get in the car, assuming, he's going to hit the button to close the gate. Like most of these cars now, you don't even want to pull them down anymore. They need, you got to hit the button.
Yeah.
I get in the car. We start pulling away, and I hear like a bag fall. He's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Oh, my bag probably just fell over." And he's like, "Holy shit, the back's open." We're like 2 houses down from my house. I get out of the car. My suitcase and another bag are like lying in the middle of the street. There's like
Holy
flew
shit.
out of the back of the car.
Oh my
It's
God.
hilarious. Yeah, it was very funny. That's how we started our mission.
Do you want to do emails? We should fire up our sponsor first.
Good. Do the sponsor. I'm going to get my laptop now. Sponsor it up.
All right, let's go.
Harvey, want some special for your birthday?
Just a decent cup of coffee.
You're kidding.
I'm serious, honey. Your coffee's undrinkable.
Pretty harsh.
Well, so's your coffee. The girls down at the office make better coffee on their hot plates. Well, see you later.
And he didn't even kiss me goodbye.
You can hear that,
If I
right?
could just make a decent cup of coffee, I could relax. So relax. Why don't you try it? Folgers. Tastes good as fresh pert. Good as fresh pert. I'll surprise Harvey for his birthday tonight.
Hey, great coffee.
It's instant Folgers. Doesn't it taste good as fresh pert?
Better.
Better than those girls make at the office?
Ooh.
Honey, their coffee can't hold a candle to yours.
Yeah, baby.
Instant Folgers taste good as fresh perked. Try it.
Well, thank you, Folgers.
Yeah, thanks, Folgers. That's amazing.
Folgers, our sponsor of the week.
Freaking amazing. I love it.
Thank you, Folgers.
So yeah, this week we're brought to the user
Brought to you
mailbag is
by-
brought to us by Folgers, and with that, Mike, hit it.
Hit it. We have to work on
Ben Bob, you lost your background, by the way.
I know. I
Your
got
hair-
a message.
Your hair
Visual
looks worse.
Yeah. The
You look
background is
naked.
helping the hair.
It just got worse.
You look nude.
Visual effects unavailable. It's causing too much strain on your hardware. Your video will continue to display without the effects.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. I had
Looking out for
some
you.
teams, so I had to do some chats on the teams, and that
Oh,
put it over the edge.
okay.
All right, here we go. Gary, we got some Spotify alerts about episodes of our shows being removed in 24
Okay.
hours.
Yeah, there's going to be nothing left before.
The following
Yeah.
content has been removed. Title, Blue Light. That was a good one.
There's hundreds that are being removed right now.
Blue Light is gone. All right. This email comes to us back on April 25th. I think that was last Friday. Probably right after listening to the show. We like that. Live feedback from the loyalist of listeners, Rob O'Donoghue. And Rob is funny. He's not on the Discord, so forgive him. We won't. If this was a Discord, we would give him a cloak. The subject is new movie. Did you guys hear a sequel is coming out to the cast's favorite, The Accountant 2? LLRO. He did put the movie poster, which looks pretty damn cool. With John Bernthal's in it.
Yes, that's what I'm so upset
Wow.
about because he
I'm not-
looks awesome, but I can't watch it.
I might
Yes,
have
you
to.
can. Yes, you can.
Might have to.
Get it on Gar. Get it on Gar TV.
Do you have your review for us yet?
Not yet.
How about this? This guy's going to win. He's listener of the week for sure. Another email from the same listener on Monday, April 28th. The subject is May 3rd. Come one, come all. My wife, Christine, will be guest bartending at the Floral Park Knights of Columbus on the evening of May 3rd. It's a fundraiser for the local troop. I assume that's Boy Scouts and not a troop of circus clowns? I don't know. Hope to see some of the GarCast there. Bring some headshots to sign for the fans. Ooh, that's a good idea. LLRO. I will
That's
be
awesome.
I will be in Binghamton at my alumni game.
I will
Sorry,
be
Rob.
returning from Columbus on Monday.
Bosco, you better be there. Represent the show.
Maybe. We'll see.
It's right. You know where the Knights of Columbus is? Around the corner from your favorite place in Floral Park.
The Harrison?
Well, also around the corner from down the block from the Harrison, yes, but around the corner from
The Hitch King.
the Hitch King.
Yes.
Yes, sir. And then maybe Rebecca could come with you. She could get like a read for her bassoon or whatever. Isn't there like somebody she goes to in Floral Park? You can make it a productive visit. All right. Next email. Very busy here in the inbox. April 29th. The brother of the person who emailed us twice this week, loyal listener Mike O'Donoghue. The subject is first season 2 email. Yes, Mike, it's about time. But we know you've been very busy doing things. Buenos dias, caballeros. Let me start with saying season 2 is going great so far. Unlike Severance, your season 2 isn't blah. Huh? You didn't like season 2 of Severance?
Whoa!
I will say I did say the middle of season 2 was blah. I agree.
You did. I loved it all, but
It did pick up. It did pick up. And congratulations.
Andy got into
Andy's
it.
in. Andy's in. He's in. Good job,
Welcome.
Andy. I have to make this quick as I'm out and about protecting the homeland. Thank you, Mike.
Yes.
But I
Thank you
just
for your
wanted to
service.
Yes, but I just wanted to ask Den Bob a question.
He's so happy. Look at him.
Are you sure the microphone is ready to answer?
Ready,
Okay.
right distance. I got it all.
All right. I hear you on the no bare feet in shoes and sneakers. People really were into your shoe conversation, I have to say. This is 2 weeks in a row. But here's something I do with my Hey Dudes. He does wear Hey Dudes. You know what those are?
I have a pair. Yep.
Okay. And I'd like to know your opinion. He wants Den Bob's opinion. This just made somebody on this cast.
This is the
weak.
best. I know I'm getting an invite back.
Here we go. I take the insole out and wrap it in a sock. I'm thinking about that. He takes the insole out. Does he put the insole inside of a sock? He said wrap. So
Yeah, I
wrap
think
makes
that's
me
what he
think
means. I'm assuming he wraps it in a sock
Inside.
by putting it in. Put it in. It's
That would
genius
make-
so far.
if it's true, if it's a wrap, it's weird. That would be bumpy. I don't
It
like
would be
that.
bumpy. The wrinkle. That would bother me
Right.
crazy. I'm like an autistic kid with wrinkles
If-
in my sock.
So this way in the summer, there's still the absorbent sock coefficient present. But if I want to go shoeless, there's no sock to remove. I love it. I think it's brilliant.
I think that's brilliant because a
If
Hey
it's
Dude is
truly-
a breathable shoe, unlike the boat shoe, which traps and breeds so. I mean, that's a genius idea. I mean, I expect nothing. I love that idea. I expect nothing less from this writer, but I appreciate that. That's a way to go. I mean, that's a way to meld the sock with the bear. And I mean, the Hey Dude is so easy on, easy off. You don't have to bend down, no touching the laces.
Also maintains your insole, keeps it clean. You take the sock off, you wash it, put a new sock on.
Fresh socks.
Like
Fresh
it.
socks. So you get sweaty. You put your feet in the mud because you were barefoot. Now you go back in the Hey Dude. It's just a sock. You're not ruining the insole. I love it.
I like it.
That's
Love it.
amazing.
All right, Pat, Mike, we would like you to clarify that you are actually putting the sole in the sock.
Yeah. Even
That's
if
how
he's
it-
not, that's the way I'd
Has
have to
be.
do it.
It makes sense.
Right. So there's two feedbacks there. We eat Den Bob, who you don't care about Gary and I's opinion, which we appreciate. He either agrees with you if you're putting it in the sock, if you're wrapping it like you wrote. He says it's terrible. Okay.
Big thumbs down.
Yeah.
As
no,
Pat Benatar said, hit me with your best shot. That's all for me right now. Keep on keeping on. Take care. Comb your hair. LLMO. All right. If Andy's email asks Den Bob for his opinion, I mean, this will be out of control. So from our favorite masshole, the man who lives in the only state right now that has an active serial killer. We did talk about that last night.
Well, maybe not
Around-
the only, but
That-
definitely
well,
the most popular one.
Confirmed active serial killer.
Yes.
The subject is things I can count on. This sounds kind of sentimental. Esteemed Gar panel. Things that I know I can count on. My fingers. Right? Oh, I get it.
Very true.
Got it.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yep.
My toes. I'm not going to demonstrate that. Unless, of course, well, that's good too, because if you have your foot in the Hey Dude, not in the sock, on top, and then if you need to count on your toes, you can quickly
really
whip
quick.
it out.
If you
Right.
quick reference, if you need quick
It's good.
reference, you can do it.
Whip it out.
It's really good. Really good.
Whip it out
Whip it real
Wednesday.
good. Oh, here we go. See, now, yeah, I've been sensing Andy a little salty this week. He's been a little salty, so we'll see. But no, he's not. I'm teasing. He mentioned a little tease on politics here. Congress to waste my time and money. Sure, Gary. I know.
True. Very true.
You didn't.
I
You
believe
didn't,
you.
you didn't ask for Gary's opinion, but he'll give it to you on that one. The Godfather to help you move. Well, thank you, Andy. I've helped a lot of people move. I used to have a pickup truck, so I don't know if it was they liked me or they just wanted my truck.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine. I was happy to help. The GAR community to provide advice and opinions on life and TV recommendations. Amen, brother. Both very important. I got to run, probably literally run. I have like 7 minutes of a meeting to present to a few hundred clients this afternoon.
Oh my God.
Way to drop that, Andy.
The Gar nightmare.
If he needs help, I could have funnied up his speech. I could have helped with that.
He's probably using some of your material from previous casts.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I think so. Anecdotes.
And one thing that he mentioned, bringing the pickup truck to help people move, that is such a win. Because once you bring the pickup truck, first off, you don't really have to lift anything. You did your part by bringing the truck.
Mm-hmm. And then you got to drive it.
You're automatically in charge, how to load it, right? It's your truck. You determine what goes in first without really having to lift anything. It's really a home run. I volunteer all the time. If people need to move and they already have a truck, I probably won't go because then I'm stuck lifting. You know?
For those who are looking for help, so you have a pickup truck?
I do. Well, although
Okay,
Matthew has it, so we're going to have to wait till I make him give it back to me.
You do not have a pickup truck, and if somebody asked you for help, you would not be able to get access to it because it's in northern Virginia.
If you need any assistance in Northern Virginia, I am with you.
What did you do with the 5-speed Volkswagen or whatever he bought?
Can I have it?
No, we sold it.
He did?
Yeah, it was too good. We made about $4,000.
That's awesome.
I'm thinking about trying to sell the Jetta. So Anthony's not coming home. I called my insurance company. I'm like, what if I drop him? What can I save? Because he's not coming home. Can I do that? And she's like, oh, yeah.
You're going to
save about $1,000 a year. And she said, are you going to keep the Jetta on? I'm like, it's a good question. I really won't need it. She goes, you'll be over $2,000, like $2,200 a year you'll save. I think I'm going to, even if I don't sell it, I'll just take it off the road and keep it in the driveway until maybe he comes home in a year. And
That's
we'll
such a Suffolk County thing to do. Have unregistered cars in your driveway. Why don't you just get a boat?
I mean, what am I going to get for it? $100?
Why don't you
Who's
borrow?
gonna buy that thing?
I think it's actually a violation. I don't think you're allowed to keep an unregistered car in the driveway.
Why not? What kind of bullshit is that?
I had a little issue with a neighbor who did that.
Made a phone call.
Did you call the cops on this?
I told him to get the cars registered or to get him out of the driveway.
Why is that against?
Well, we had a little to do. I mean, it's a little late to get into this topic now, but I had a little feud with a neighbor.
That's bullshit. Who the fuck is the state to tell me what I can keep in my driveway?
Because it looks like white trash.
Who is the state?
I don't want to look like
my
it's
house.
trash.
Suffolk County. You want to put? Why don't you put?
I'm glad you're not my neighbor.
He was glad when I moved. He was glad when I moved.
Break it up, guys. Let's finish the email here. Gotta prep.
Hope your boat slip never comes in.
Oh yeah. Well, if you can't put it in a slip, you could just put it on your lawn since you're gonna look like white trash anyway.
Yeah, get that boat off your lawn. Loser.
Term limits. That was a big change. We talk about that only on Discord.
We got an email here.
Didn't finish the email yet. We can get to that in a second.
It just spurred so much conversation. That's a great email.
There you go. Keep killing it, guys. I'm looking forward to clearly hearing Dennis with his new microphone. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Loyal listener, Andy Shaw. By the way, I will be asking for feedback on Discord specifically for the voice quality of Den Bob. Please.
We need to know. And I mean, I'll try the different switches, too.
No, you're good.
The gain. We got to work the gain.
All right, that's it on emails. Good emails. Rob times 2, Mike, and Andy.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
Fantastic.
That's awesome. And they were so good. Like, I can't even, I got to interrupt the email because there's so much stuff. I don't want to wait till the end. We're going to forget.
That is a sign of a good email.
Yep.
You know?
He's a pro.
Who changed the term limits? What are you talking about?
The boat slip, you are only allowed to have a maximum of 15 years on a slip.
Wait, time out. You can only have it for 15 years?
Correct.
What was
That's
it before?
bullshit.
It was lifetime, right?
I get
and then
that.
they
And
lowered...
the people are up. Yes, it used to be a lifetime appointment.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
And it's starting now. So
but
it's
if you buy a boat and you're 30 years old and you want to continue to live in this wonderful town and have your boat and a slip, you're investing in this boat, you're enjoying it, and then like, oh, sorry, your time's up, you're out.
Yeah, you got to go pay for a slip and let somebody else use it.
That's bullshit.
Nah.
I can see there being a limit, but 15 years is bad. Like, maybe do 40 years, right?
40? It's a boat slip. Get
but
the hell
problem
out of
is people
40
are hoarding
years?
them.
They're
and not
hoarding
even-
them.
And handing them down.
You can't
generation
listen.
to generation.
If you're getting a governmental benefit, you need to spread it around. 15 years, that's ridiculous. Starting
still-
now,
You're still paying for it, right? It's not free, is it?
it's far below market value.
No, of course, but it's not free.
Correct.
I'm going to the website immediately.
There's a lot of banter about it, so people were up in arms because they felt that they should be grandfathered in.
So do you think you're going to move up even further now?
I'm hoping. Get these
you
freaking
should,
people
right?
out.
Well,
Get out.
How many of those boat slips are probably over 15 years now?
Well,
So-
see, that's the thing. I don't think they get a lot. You know what? They're a lot because that's this person who's complaining.
All right. I can tell you right now. So
Bring it.
I got the list. I mean, I'm just gonna rattle off some years, right? These are the years they got it. 1998, 1999, 1993, 1996, 1990, 1998. These people are they're out.
You know what
Get
would
out.
suck?
Get
Here's
If
what-
your
out.
time
Okay,
on the
you know
list
what?
counts,
F this guy,
you're
Paul.
going to get the boat slip for 1 year.
Paul and Mary Carey. Get this. You ready, Dennis? Paul
Yeah.
and Mary Carey, 1987. George and Christine Cooper, 1985.
Out. Get out.
Oh, wow.
They're gone. And you're good with that. You want
19
them out?
Oh, here you go. Luis and Roseanne Dispenza, 1982.
That's
1997.
ridiculous that they get it for that long, and I got to wait on a
1980.
waiting list.
Wait a second. So
85.
are you mad that it's 15 years?
He
Or
It should
not
be
mad?
less.
happy.
It should be 3 years, and
You
then
think
you
it
get
should be
back on the
less?
list. Then get
Really?
back on the list. Yes.
So you think every 3 years you should have a boat slip and then wait for another 5 or 6 years to get it again?
Yeah. Go pay for a boat slip like everybody else has to.
I got the
Why
I got
is
the
there
best
a
one.
seniority thing with governmental stuff?
Interesting.
Ready? Do
Yeah.
you know these people? You ready?
Bring it.
They have been on the Smithtown Dole getting this cheap boat slip for 51 years. Bill and Marianne Mitsinokis, some Greeks. February 1st, 1974.
You know they're not even alive.
Not even alive. They can't
kids
use
have
it. You're telling me that they're getting on and off the boat? No way.
Thomas O'Brien, 1979.
Know him.
Wow. Do you?
Yeah, I know his son. Good friends with his son.
So your theory, you kind of bringing me around to it. So this is kind of like a treat because it's so cheap.
And
Is
close
that hey,
and local, and they don't.
you get
pay-
to
yeah.
enjoy this for 15 years. It doesn't mean your boating life is over. Like, where's the next nearest marina that you can go get a slip at?
You go to Huntington. You could go South Shore, Northport. There's plenty.
That's a pain in the ass. Okay. I mean, I see
Well,
what you
I
said.
have to do it now.
It is ridiculous that these people have had it for 51 years.
It's a big jump to go from unlimited to 15. But
That's insane.
hey,
but
I love it.
doesn't
I mean,
impact
the
me.
unlimited is ridiculous. That's the stupidest thing
I
I've
don't
ever heard of.
disagree. I don't disagree. I actually do agree with you.
This is unbelievably. This is like the most important thing I've heard all
If
week.
all of these
This
people
is-
that are over 15 years, which is probably going to be 80%,
Most-
if
it's-
not more.
Looking at this list just quickly, I would say it's 75% of the list. You're getting
Yeah.
a slip this summer, dude.
That would be amazing.
Oh my God, this is insane.
I wonder if people start like vandalizing boats like they do Teslas up there. You're going to go up there with your Tesla.
They'll set it on
Your
fire.
Tesla's going to get it fucking lit on fire, and then someone's going to sink your boat because you took their slip that they've been in for 55 years.
That would be amazing.
This could get wild. You're right.
But I believe the way they did it is if you get a slip now, you could only have it for 15 years.
Okay.
The people that have had it
that's-
forever.
Oh,
You're right.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, that,
Which means
that's-
these people are never going to give their
They're
slips up.
never giving it up.
we do
So
have
it
an
really
updated-
isn't any good.
So this governor that they put on, this 15-year limit, isn't even going to have an impact for 15 years.
You're right. So I have the new list. It's been updated for 2025. The wait list.
Oh, boy. Look at me.
Here we
Where
go.
am I?
Here we go. I will give what your last year's number was first.
Okay.
Well, Andrew comes ahead of you, so we'll give you Andrew first.
Okay.
This is tremendous news. Tremendous news. Andrew was number 2,121 last year. This year, ladies and gentlemen, he is number 756.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
You're 1 year away.
You are 7. Matthew is 750. Wait, you got to take Matt off. He doesn't need it anymore. He's gone.
His residence is still my home.
Ben Bob can cheat when it's his rules. His house, he can cheat. But everybody else...
You are 754.
Actually, they probably won't be as drastic as a jump next year because they're probably clearing out right now.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
the
amazing.
list. Big swing in the list here. The number. You want to know who the number one person is? Steve and Celine Adornado. They went from number 99 last year to number 1.
Wow.
Congratulations.
So they gave out 98 slips this year. So a lot of that is people just dropping off.
Dropping off.
A lot of people dropped off.
They don't
So-
pay. Don't pay to stay on the list.
Maybe did they up the fee to stay?
I didn't get a fee this year.
What do you mean?
There was no fee to stay
There
on the
never
list.
was.
This year.
They did a fee
they did
one
it
year,
1 year,
remember
just a
that?
quick money grab. Quick grab.
Oh yeah, a one-time fee. Well, anytime you want to be on the list, right? One-time fee of $25 shall accompany each application to be added to the permit wait list. Only 2 residents per household. Wait, you have 3.
Well, that's a new rule.
Only 2 residents per household or taxpayers per parcel of property of at least 16 years of age may hold a spot on the permit wait list. Newly issued permits to first-time permit holders shall be issued for a total period of 15 years. There it is. This is unbelievable breaking news. This should have been like a lead story on News 12. In my mind, this is the lead story. This is the biggest news the GarCast has broke in 2025.
This is breaking news.
Like, this is important to me. This is amazing. This is amazing. All right, big Forest match tomorrow, everybody.
I got 3 guys, and I captain Wood, so let's go.
Look at you, Gar. You're making a furious run here on the run-in at the end. Congratulations to Liverpool and the Luciano family on their Premier League championship. We're playing Brentford tomorrow at home. Look for Sumo in the stands in his normal seat. Hopefully he's still wearing the Trinity hat and the green jumper. 2:30 tomorrow. It is, let's see, it's probably on USA. Let me see. Just for you, Gary, because no one else, by the time they hear this, the game will be over.
Just for me.
It is on USA. You can watch
Oh, good.
it.
So I can watch while I'm working.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Goody. So that's big. We need to just refocus on the league. We're in 6th right now, but we're the last game of the week. So we can, with a victory, we can jump from 6th place. Chelsea's ahead of us in 5th with the same amount of points, of 60 points. Amazing that we have 60 points. So if we win, we will jump from 6th place to 3rd place, ladies and gentlemen. Big game.
Big game. Let's
Everybody
go.
Everybody get in on it.
Come on, you Reds.
Come on, you Reds. Fuckers.
All right.
Let's go, Mets.
Yeah, you Mets keep putting it in the books. All right. Until next time, be Garific.
Gar out.
Have a great day.
My God, that's the best. That's the best you've ever sounded.
Oh my God.
So amazing, isn't it?
Love
Thanks for the
song
feedback,
every week.
Gar Nation.
Thanks for not having feedback on your vocals. All right, I gotta go. See yous.
I pledge allegiance to the
There he
family
is.
of the
He's
United
here.
GarCast of the Discord, and to the Montana commune that we will all meet up at when humanity finally craps the bed. One Garnation, under God, or thoughts, with a vow to be excellent to one another, and to always follow that one simple rule: don't be a dick. Gar pluribus